Hit that subscribe button right now, because what you're about to hear will completely change how you see the quietest people in your life. The quiet ones know something you don't. Picture someone you know. A close friend. A sibling. A classmate from years ago. Smart, social, perfectly normal, except for one thing. They are completely invisible online. No Instagram. No TikTok. No Facebook updates. Nothing. And when you ask them why, they give you that same calm, unbothered answer. It is just not really my thing. You nod. You smile. But deep down, a tiny alarm goes off. Are they okay? Are they hiding something? Are they secretly falling apart? Here is what nobody tells you. They are probably doing better than almost anyone you follow. What posting is really about. Most people think they post to share memories, stay connected, or document life. Sweet sentiment. But psychology tells a far more uncomfortable story. Research published in the journal Computers and Human Behavior reveals the real engine behind social media posting. It is called impression management. Every photo, every caption, every carefully angled selfie is a signal you are broadcasting to the world. This is who I am. This is my life. Please approve. We are not documenting moments. We are auditioning for validation. We post because we need proof. Proof that our vacation was worth it, that our meal looked good enough, that our life is interesting enough to deserve attention. And we measure that proof in likes, views, and comments. Which raises a deeply uncomfortable question. What does it say about you that you need that proof at all? The 3 types of people who never post. Non-posters are not a single type. Psychologists have identified 3 distinct profiles, and each one is more fascinating than the last. Profile 1. The boundary keepers. These people have an unusually strong internal sense of self. For them, posting does not feel like sharing. It feels like exposure. Handing something intimate to an audience that has not earned it. They know their vacation was meaningful. They do not need 300 strangers to confirm it. Profile 2. The silent watchers. This one is more common than you would think. These non-posters want to share, but the fear of being seen, judged, or ignored is too loud. What if nobody responds? What if the post flops? The risk feels real, so they stay quiet. They scroll. They observe. They never step into the arena. Profile 3. The psychologically evolved. And this is the profile that should genuinely make you stop and think. These are people who have achieved what researchers call autonomy from external validation. They have built deep relationships, meaningful work, and a stable identity, completely offline. They are not missing from social media because something is wrong with them. They are missing because they found something better than likes. Drop a comment right now. Which profile do you think you are? Be honest. The data that should disturb you. Here is where it gets real. A landmark study from the University of Pennsylvania found that cutting social media use to just 10 minutes per day produced significant drops in loneliness and depression. Not months of therapy. Not a lifestyle overhaul. 10 minutes. Another study found that passive scrolling, consuming without posting, was consistently linked to lower well-being, higher envy, and deeper social comparison. You are not relaxing when you scroll. You are feeding a machine that makes you feel worse about your own life. And the people who do not post? In most cases, they are not endlessly consuming either. That quiet absence from the comparison cycle is silently protecting their mental health in ways they may not even fully realize. The most radical thing you can do today. We live in a world where people photograph food before tasting it. Where holidays are engineered around content opportunities. Where a moment does not feel real until it has an audience. Against that backdrop, choosing not to post is no longer passive. It is a statement. It is saying, this moment belongs to me. I do not need your reaction to make it real. My life has value whether or not you witness it. That is not antisocial. That is not depressed. That is not weird. That is psychological freedom, and it is rarer than you think. The quietest people in your feed have not fallen behind. They have quietly worked something out that the rest of us are still desperately scrolling toward. Maybe it is time to put the phone down and find out what your life feels like without an audience. If this hit different, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Like if you have ever questioned your own relationship with social media. And subscribe, because the most important conversations are the ones nobody else is having.